any day. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Supermarket Simulator. We are back at it. All right, I was taking a look around a little bit. I think everything is pretty much filled up. I do believe. I don't think there's anything really missing. So we'll go ahead and open up, get this thing rocking. There has been no further updates as far as I know. Now, this one didn't even come up and say, like, usually when there's an update and I don't see it in Steam, then when I go to launch the game, it'll come up and with the little bar saying updating or whatever, and then I know there's an update to the game. And the last one, it was not. Oh, you got a wholesale offer. Thank you. How do I get to it again? P. Okay, we buy 36 cheese. Do you want to sell? Huh? 30. I only got. What? Do I want to sell? What kind of crap? You know what? Okay. Alright, so I'm going to have to decline because, I don't have enough in stock. Now, this brings me to an interesting point. Black Widow 04 has commented to me on here saying, to buy more than just what I have. Because he says that he fills it up. Now, I don't think I have enough to fill up everything, but he buys multiple several things. I do believe there's more than 2 can fit on here because of the box. 2 can fit on here, so that's what he does. He fills it up, basically. So he has multiple of everything that he has. So, yeah, I mean, I can definitely see, especially with the frickin' wholesale. Now, they just came out with that, so, but I think the reason he does it is so he has plenty of stock on hand. Now, I could buy another rack, get it in here, 1 or 2 more racks. That way I have them, and I can start doing stuff like that. When I have the money, I just order multiple of each one, and boom, boom, there you go. So these here can only fit one to a shelf. We already know that, It's a huge box, and we can only fit one up there. But some of these, multiple of these, you can fit multiple on here, more than 2. I think the small one, like the salt, he said you could fit like 6 of them on a shelf. I mean, wow, 6 cases. So that's something there for sure. All right, so excuse me, hold on. Okay, so yeah, I can definitely see if they're going to do this wholesale thing and people buying. I don't know. That is not a wholesale. Okay, I am not a wholesale supplier, so you would not be buying wholesale from me. You know what I mean? No. If I had it, I don't even know if that would have been worth it. But that would be like a sale type thing. I don't know. You don't go to a grocery store and expect to, hey, I'm going to buy 3 cases of this off of you. Can I get it for wholesale price? No. That'll be like, oh, you're so funny. So anyway, all right, and another thing he was pointing out is if I take the price and I bump everything up by 25 cents, okay, not like this, but add 25 cents to this and sell it like that, then I'll make much more money than what I'm making. He said I'll be able to see a big difference, which I have no doubt. I can see a big difference when just by bumping it up to the nearest 25 cents. I can see a big difference in that as opposed to just putting it at regular, what the suggested market price. Sorry, guys. So yeah, I will bump up some of them. There's too many complaints. You know what I mean? And I am, that'll like irritate the crap out of me. If I bump up this um, by 25 cent, then we're looking at 305, right? So if even if I bumped it up to $3, I would start getting complaints on stuff like that. I imagine, because they have yet to add in complaint section. So I don't know what they're complaining about. But anyway, thank you very much, Black Widow. You are awesome. I love people like you, and I wish I had more people like you coming in and commenting and let me know what's what and all like that, because I do need it. Trust me. You watch my stuff. You know I need help. Come on. All right. So anyway, so looking back in here, our next product license is for produce. It's $3,000. I better get out here and check and see if I need to order anything, because they will tear me up. Give me. All right, let me collect all the junk. You know what? I think I'm going to bite the bullet and hire a frickin' janitor, because that is just a pain in my tuchus. That's right. I said tuchus. I was in the right place. Okay, here. What is? Oh, that's the restart. Oh, yeah, that's right. I can set him to remove labels, and that's what Black Widow was also saying about the labels. That I take off the labels when I remove the stuff. I'm supposed to, unless I want the same thing going back in there. Which once I get bigger, I will do that. But he automatically does it. I can set him to say, hey, stop taking his labels off, and that's where he would put each one. But once I have enough racks to accommodate all of the stuff back in there, then I have to remove it, because I don't have the stuff. But anyway, that's why I do the things I do. Customer helper, janitor, hire. $80 a day. Cost me $150 to get him. Let's see what he looks like. Where's he at? Where's he at? Hello? Hey, there's a nasty on the floor. Where's my janitor? He might not start until tomorrow. I mean, it makes sense. It's almost 9 o'clock. So, that's alright. It's okay. Now, if I get charged today, I am going to be highly upset. Okay, so let's get over to this, because, yeah. Alright, so anyway, we can do some rearranging on, it's 9 o'clock. Alright, so, you made it. You're going to make it. And that's it. I'm done. Let's shut it down. Okay, so with the next product license is produce. So we do have one section here. There is 9 new things coming in, and as you can see, we have 9 baskets. So we can set up one for a 3-banger, but we will have to get a new... Oh my God, what, are you trying to kiss me? Dude, we have to get another rack in order to make it work. Let's see. You can kiss me. But what we'll do is we'll have to move this forward and do some rearranging so we can fit another rack in here, and then still have room for this over here instead of putting it over here. Which I guess it would be fine if I put it over there. I don't know. I have no idea. Look, the potatoes are gone. God. They buy potatoes like crazy. Okay, guys. So, let me see. Let me go through. It looks like most of them are done shopping, so we'll go through and order up what we need to make it look good. I think that'll be fine. Order one of those. And honestly, I'm not making enough money to order a bunch of the one thing. Now, if I raise the prices of them, yes, I would be, you know, because it does make a difference. It really does make a difference when you raise the prices. But I'm trying to play as close to suggested retail as possible, which is what that price is. And we are making money. You know, I'll wait on that. We are making money. Wow, we've blown out on that, huh? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's order 4 of those. It's just not. We're making money, but it's not as fast as what you would like, you know. And I believe that I am going to have to move this, but I'm going to order 3 of them for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move the potatoes. Let me see. Yeah, because it doesn't really make sense anywhere. So I'll move. Yeah, I'll move the potatoes like over here on this one, and then that will give me room over here to kind of push things down a little bit. Like move this one down to there, and then this will get 2 slots, so that's nice. Sorry, my God. Oh, my God. It is awful. I'm telling you, it is awful. Every time. Every freaking time. Order 1 of those. We'll go ahead and order. I just wonder. Yeah, you know what? I am going to remove that. Let's bring all of this over. We'll go ahead and set up the shelf for it. There we go. That looks beautiful, if I do say so myself. And guess what? I did. Okay, take 1 of those, put it right there. Alright, now we'll bring out the tablet again. We ordered the flour. Let's order 1 of those. 1 of those. You know what? 2 of those. Because we're going to need to fill it up anyway. 1 of those. Not worried about that. Let's take that off. Alright. 1 of those. Yes. Dang it. Yes. We're doing okay on that, I believe. This cheese must be the best cheese in the world, because it is constantly getting sold out. Okay. Alright, now, that one. Okay, so we have, I don't know, that don't tell me crap, I don't think. Order 1 of those. Go ahead and get a pizza. Now, I might have some of the stuff back there. I don't know. I think he is done for the night. Let's order 1 of those. And that'll be fine. Get over here. We'll do 2 of those. 1. 1 of those. 1 of those. Let's go ahead and get 2 of those. We'll be fine on the rest of that. And there we go. We have $1,200 that we're going to utilize to spend to get the thing. And then we can figure out what we're doing from there. So let's go ahead and end the day. 8 products not found. More than likely, well, we only ran out of one thing, I think. And that was the potatoes. So 8 people wanted potatoes today. 8 more people wanted potatoes today. It's a shame that I can't hold more than just 1 box on a shelf on those. But, okay, let's go with a plan. Let's start the next day. I'm going to get this stuff going. Doink. And then we're going with a plan for the day. You know what? And I didn't look to see how much money they took out of me for wages. 3, 34. I mean 434. So let's go 450. And I'm going to bump it up a little bit. Yeah, take a little bit at a time. I can't handle people yelling at me all the time. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. 810. Let's go 825. And we'll be good on that. Those are only two things. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pause it here. And I'll be right back as soon as we get everything done. Save that. Yay! Never know what's going to happen. Okay, guys, we're back. And I'm going to go ahead and open up the store. He's got one more box to fill. Or grab and put out. There are a few more things that I definitely have to get. And we definitely have enough. Oh yeah, let's fill up on the stuff that we need to get. That's fine, that's fine. We'll be alright there, I think. We'll be alright there. Okay. Go ahead and get a salt and a oil. And why not one of those two? Alright. There we go. Now give him something else to do for a little bit. Now, one thing I want to look at is, well, we have to get more shelving if we're going to order more stuff. Now, we have $3,200 left over after ordering everything, and we had a pretty big order. It was a decent sized order. And as you can see, I went ahead and moved the potatoes over to the back wall, brought these over here, and then made these. These are 3 up top and then 2 and 2. So those will slowly be expanded out later on. Now, the main thing is, if we're going to go ahead and get another thing, then we need to go ahead and get the display for it before we get it. And, yeah, it's not that expensive. So I like it. I like that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Inexpensive stuff I enjoy. Purchase that. Okay, so before we even bring it in here, what we're going to do is we're going to make some adjustments and see if we can't get it to a better spot here. Let's go this way so we can actually see what we're doing. Dude, I got a heavy-ass display that I'm carrying, and you walk right in front of me. Ah, got an itch. Okay, let's see here. This one. And now you're doing it. Okay, here. Let's see. The best way of doing this, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Now, if I bring this over, it will stick out a little bit. Here, hold that. Come on. What, am I in the way? Fuck's sake. There we go. Okay. Let's bring this over. Like that, maybe. Hurry up and get shit. Man. He must be a chef. He's doing a lot of cooking. Get out of my way! A lot of cooking. God. Okay. If I bring that out. Okay, so if I do something along these lines. Look, guys. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. It's starting to look okay. Let's bring this over here. Uh-huh. Okay. Did you find it? You look like you're looking in a valley for a frickin' eagle or some shit. Alright, so I can't move this until they get done with their crap. So let's go ahead and grab this. Open it up, and we'll do something like this. Yeah, get out of my way, man. What the hell? Alright, I know it looks stupid. It really, really looks stupid. I'm going to have to rearrange the whole thing. But I can't until after, probably after closing. And that way I know for sure. Alright, there's the janitor. Alright, you are on it. I like it. I don't have to worry about that. Okay, that was a good purchase, I think. Hiring a janitor to come in. It is 6:15. Did you not get the salt yet? What the hell are you doing? I mean, seriously, what are you doing? My God. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's... Nope. Hold on. I have room. There we go. Alright, so, now, case in point, Black Widow is... I'm saying that that dude does not do his job back there. Let me put this up and I'll explain what I'm talking about. I know that you say that the things have to be on it. Yes, they do. Okay, for him to see that this is on there. Everything that's back here has a label. Okay, if it's on the shelf, it has a label. I cannot remove said labels until the product is gone. But he will not... There's some stuff he will just not put out. He will not put out here. It'll clearly go onto the shelf. It'll fit. And most of the time, it'll take the rest of what's in the box. So, I don't understand why he just leaves it back there. Yeah. But we'll check it out later on tonight. It's 9 o'clock. Let's go ahead and shut down. No one's close. Boom. We're closed. Okay, so we're just going to wait and see. These guys need to get up out of here. Done and done. Let's see here. Someone else is buying that, so I'm going to have to hold that off. We got a few things. All right. And we still got a lot of stuff back here. I want to see what he does, okay? Because, like, I had the pizza back there. And I ordered up the pizza because it was low. And there was a box back here with pizza already in it. He did not bring it out. And I ordered everything. Oh my God, chicken. Ooh. Alright, yeah, I have no more chicken. I think that's where I put the chicken was up top. So I'm going to get dinged on that one. No, I don't even care about that right now. Everything else, I mean, yeah. Definitely have to do a order on a lot of this stuff, but I definitely have to go back and look and see what's there because he was not doing what he needed to do. Yep, couldn't find chicken. No crap. Alright. Get that out of the way. This will come in. Not sure if I like it like that. Let's see here. I can put it like that and then bring this one over like this. Maybe move them down. Let's move them down this way. Uh-huh. Now, I do this quite a bit. You know what I mean? Like, I'll move stuff and I'll look at it and be like, nope, that doesn't look right. Let's do it again. And I'll keep moving it until it fits, until it looks good. You know? Because this is my store. Yeah. Mine, baby. Alright, let's turn it like this, and we'll put this one right there. Now, it is far away. I wonder, because it doesn't have to be there. But everything else is kind of in the way. So, let's put it over here for now. And I can help him out. I can help him out. Alright, so, good job today. I don't see any stinkies on the floor. I didn't have to stop what I was doing to look at it, so that's good. One thing I did not do today, I checked the prices, but I did not pay the bills. So let's go ahead and pay the bills for today. That way that's done. Storage. Yeah, I might kick that out too, but I want to get the produce first. I want the produce first. And it looks like we might be able to get the produce on this run. So on the next video, you'll see the produce. Yeah. Okay. All right. So I want to wait until he goes to stand over there, and then I'm going to check the stuff. And I'll show you what I mean, because I guarantee you there's going to be stuff back here that will fit out there. And, you know, and he removed that tag. I did not. You can see it. He took that box. That tag is gone. So typically that means that whatever he took will fit out, which it did. And he is disposing of the box. So it's going to be a minute. This is going to go over a little bit because I am waiting until he is done. I am not touching anything back here. I'm waiting until he is done and standing his butt over here by the bike. Okay, I can take a look. Yeah, man, they tore that chicken up. Oh, 3 things of chicken, 4 each, so 12 chicken out here, and boy, oh boy, it's not enough. And typically, I do believe I think I had one box of chicken back here already. I can't remember. I don't know. Days run together when you're doing stuff like this. I just wondered if I should go ahead and bite the bullet and get it. Let me take a quick glance here. That I have to order that up again. That cheese, the soda, these 2 anyway. The orange juice again, milk, that and that. We have a pretty decent order that we have to do. Alright, let me see. Let me go ahead and start the orders. How about that? While we're waiting, see what we need here. Yeah, I'll order one of those. Yep. And yep. And they're tearing that coffee up too. Coffee is like it's out of style. You know what I mean? Like it's out of style. Peanut butter. And that's okay. I can always spot order it later. That there. That's good. Order one of those. One of those. Yes. Yes. I might be able to order 2 of those. But for now, 1 will be fine. Like I said, we can spot order it later. I just want the bare minimum to fill up the shelves. What? Hello? Oh, I hit the wrong button. It's telling me it's closed after 9. No shit. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. My God. Stop yelling at me. One of those. I hate to order these. They're doing okay right now. I think I have enough famous last words. That. That. That and that. That. Yogurt's doing fine. Water. Cheese. I'll go ahead and get a tuna. Did he just do... He did a produce! Yay! Order one of those. I guarantee you he is about done. Let's order another carrot, another apple, and another garlic. Alright, and then we need at least 3 of these to get going. Yeah, we'll order that. That's fine. That's it. Okay, that's everything. Is he done? He is done. Alright, let's go back and double check everything back here. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Huh? It's 50, 50, and 50. I can't tell. I have to put it back on the shelf to see if anything is in it. Nope. See? It would fit out, but he did not do it. That's what I'm talking about when I say that he is not doing what he's supposed to be doing back here. Yes, he helps me out a lot, you know, so I don't have to worry about some things. But there's other things that will go out, and it cleans the box. See? Clean box. But he refuses to do it, and I don't know why. Now, I don't know if I had another stocker, if that would make a difference. You know, like, would the other stocker do what this guy is not doing? This is full, I believe. Yeah, okay. I only got 3 shelves of it now, so, and it can stay right there. That's fine. All right. But I don't get why he is not pulling the stuff and putting it out like he's supposed to. You know, that it's just irritating as, yeah, irritating as hell. Look, stuff will fit out. Why is he not filling it up? That's what he's supposed to do. This is not, you know, like some of that went out. He could clearly get some of it out. Some of that could go out. And then the other stuff emptied it. Like one of those, that last box there, and the kiwi. Emptied it. But he just refuses to grab it. And I don't get it. What's that? This one here. Didn't I have some of that? No, is that that? That's not that. It's over here. Look. See? That emptied the box. I don't understand. I don't understand why he is not doing his job. Period. You know. So, if it was real life, he would have already been fired. I would have fired his ass a long time ago. I'm sorry, you don't want to do your job? Bye. You know, if I have to do your job and my job, I don't need you. Bye. See you later. I don't care if you have a family. You know, if you're that worried about your family, you should have done your damn job. That's the way real life works, boys and girls. All right, done. Okay. We are done and done. All right, 46 customers, 5 products not found. Not surprising. Yet again, there was a few things that I ran out of. And I'm not too worried about it, but, you know, one too expensive. I'm not going to fret over this too much, but it still irritates me. You know, so, yeah, and I do want to make money. So I am going to bump it up a little bit, but not much. every single time. You know, I'm not gonna do a quarter on each one, but I will bump it up a little bit here and there. Pricing, I didn't even look to see how many. There's one $6.97, something like that. You know, I could probably go a little bit over $7. So, but I'm gonna go 7 on this one. 2024. So 20. I could probably kick this up to 2050 without any like a big hardship, but I'm not. 325, 307, and that went up. So that means my price was already higher. It went up. Previous cost, it went up a penny. Alright, I'm leaving it. More than likely, that's probably one of the ones that they're complaining about. 526. Let's go with, not 2. Let's go with 530. Bump it up a little bit. Yeah, and I could probably do like 25% or 10% or something like that, but that involves math, and you know what? I don't feel like doing that. I just don't. Okay, guys, so that will be that, and I'll get some lights on in here. There we go. So, yeah, we're coming along. What's going to happen is, how much do I have here? Hold on. No, not that. That's $1,000. Get that coming in. We have $4,600. We have enough to go ahead and get the next product license, so that's what I'm going to do. So the next time when we come back, you will see the new stuff. Most of it will be just a single in there. If I can, I'm going to order a couple of cases of each. That way I have a back stock of it. And then we can figure out what we're going to do for shelving, expand that out a little bit more so we can get more on there. But yeah, we'll have brand new products in here for the produce section. And and we're also going to look at maybe expanding the back room and getting more shelving back there so we can really start getting extras, a back supply of everything, a back stock. You know, that's what we need. So anyway, until next time, guys, pound that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe. And always remember to enjoy everything that you do. If you don't, there's no point in doing it. I'll see you on the flip side.